Hello, our next CrowdProperty.com funding opportunity is going to Herefordshire, and we're at the land at Yarpole in Leominster, HR60BA. Now, CrowdProperty is a peer-to-peer lending platform designed to facilitate loans between private individuals and professional property businesses. CrowdProperty is authorised and regulated by the Financial Conduct Authority under permission number 723959. CrowdProperty is not covered by the Financial Services Compensation Scheme. There are risks with any loans you make, and just like all peer-to-peer lending, your capital is at risk. CrowdProperty endeavours to protect all lenders. This is done by registering the legal first charge against the property project. This means that in the very unlikely event a borrower defaults on the loan, CrowdProperty will be able to take ownership of the project and manage it for the lenders. Now, this project is purchased by Staples UK Holdings Limited. Their company number is 12978210, and the director and sole shareholder is Darren Staples, who joins me here on this webinar. Welcome along, Darren. Tell us a little bit more about you and your background.
Well, I started off in the construction industry 20 years ago, down the commercial domestic of steel frame buildings, and we've sort of come on strength by strength over the last 20 years, and the turnover has got bigger and bigger every year. The employees have got more and more, and it's just grown. And it keeps growing, and the work just keeps flying through the door.
So let's take a look at this project then, Darren. And this is a development loan for the purchase of the site with planning permission in place, and it's to build 7 dwellings. CrowdProperty has agreed £1.83 million as a gross loan facility. It's going to be raised in 4 phases. This first raise is for £370,000. Lenders are going to be receiving 7.9% per annum interest. It's for the loan of up to 18 months, and that interest is rolled up and paid at the exit. Let's start off by finding out about the local area then, Darren. Tell us about Yarpole.
I live in Eardsland, which is sort of 5 miles from Yarpole, and Yarpole's a thriving little village, same as Kingsland, that's not far away. And well, everybody seems to want to move to Yarpole and Kingsland. It's a nice little community, basically. And as soon as, well, you get excited. As soon as I see the land with the dwellings on there, I could tell, I just got the buzz that this was the place, because I've been looking for 12 months, but I knew straight away that this was the place. And I've just been inundated now with people trying to buy a single plot off me, but that's not what I aimed out to do. I aimed out, and it's been one of my ambitions now for 10 years, is to build houses. So I've sort of denied people who are buying a single plot, and I'm going to develop the lot. And I believe that I will sell these before I've even finished them.
And I know the area is well connected. The A49 is nearby. There's the A456, and there's easy access to the M5 motorway, which is about 35 miles away. There's also railway links as well into Hereford, Newport, Cardiff and Carmarthen. Planning permission was granted by the County of Herefordshire District Council, and their planning references are 161522, 171745, 182880, and 182928, where permission has been granted for the building of these 7 detached dwellings and the associated off-road parking and garages. Now, once the construction works are completed, the borrower is going to sell the units. It will be first charge secured at land registry. Here is where we are. So we're in Herefordshire. You can see where the property is, just north of Leominster on the left-hand side. On the right-hand side, you can see where the site is in relation to the village of Yarpole. Property located to the rear of a residential street. It's currently unattended farmland extending to about 1.5 acres, and the surrounding area is a mix of farmland and residential properties. There's a local post office, shop and pub within a short walking distance away as well. And local interest locally is the Croft Castle. That's a National Trust site. It's about a couple of miles away. And the property is also about a mile away from Oakerwood Leisure Park, which offers a range of outdoor activities and sport. So we're going to have 7 properties on this site. Tell us, Darren, how you came across this site.
Well, I've been looking sort of within a 5-10 mile radius where I am in Eardsland. And I was just having a drive round one Sunday. I've just been on Rightmove the day before, and I've just I see one in Wigmore, and then I see another one in Webley, sort of 8 mile away from where I am. And I come across this in Yarpole on a Sunday afternoon for sale. And as soon as I see it the next day on the Monday, I rung up and I tried to find out where it was, if he'd take anything a bit lower. And because of where it was, he wasn't willing to budge much on the price, and I can understand why. So yeah, that's how we come across it. Unfortunately, accepted the offer, and we've gone from there.
Let's take a look then in closer detail as to the floor plans. So there's 7 properties to talk through. What are we looking at here?
Well, this is plot 1 and plot 2, and they're similar size. The layout's pretty similar, but they're opposite hand. Both 3-bedroom houses. You've got the living room with the bifold doors and the French doors in the other one that open out onto the back garden. Then you've got the ensuite in the master bedroom, and it's a brick and clay roof construction, timber frame. And then plot 3 is slightly different again. This is why I got drawn to this site, because they were all kind of quite quirky and different. As you can see, plot 3's got a rendered finish, but this is a 4-bedroom house. We've got same sort of layout again, but an extra bedroom. We've got an ensuite. And as you can see, the sitting room's quite big in the both of them. And then plot 5, we got some oak incorporated in this one. We've also got some stonework, brick chimneys. This will have a slate roof on this one. The dining room's on the back of the house. And then plot 6 is a similar construction, but this is a 3-story property. And it's, as you can see, it's got a study on the middle floor, which is almost a big bedroom to make it a 5th bedroom if wanted or if granted. And then you've got 2 further bedrooms in the roof space. And then plot 7, which is the one I like, and I don't think I'll be able to hold on to this one too long, is it's got a lot of oak incorporated in it and the clay traditional roofs. And yeah, so it's each room's of a different size and a very big size as well.
Now that's how it's going to look when it's all finished. Here is the land as it looks at the moment. I guess it's a blank canvas, isn't it, to be working on?
Yes, it is, which is great. So the first thing we'll do is go in and put the hoard in and put the temporary bridge in, and then get the welfare unit set up and obviously wait for the electric to be connected and well, hit the ground running.
Who do you expect to be buying these properties from you?
Well, I believe, I've got a lot of interest now from a lady that lives in Monkland. She was one of the ladies that tried to buy a single plot because she's been wanting to move to the Yarpole now for 3 years. Ended up going to Monkland, which is on a busy road. She sold hers now, and she's looking to get to Yarpole. So I believe that would be one sale. I think she's looking at plot 3. I think it'd be local people within Herefordshire rather than further away.
I've got some case studies that I'd like you to talk through as well of other projects that you've worked on. This first one is locally in Leominster. What did you do on this one?
This was my house, and this started off as a 3-bedroom house 18 years ago. And with the 2 kids, and well, I got 3 kids altogether, but when the extra one came, and then we decided to extend the house. So we literally took the garage down and we built another garage with a cantilever on and another big bedroom, vaulted ceilings above it. And then we put another extension on the back of the house, which gave us a bigger dining room and another bedroom to convert it into a 5-bedroom house. And then, as you can see in the picture, that's the balcony, the steel frame balcony that I've had made. And we've put it on the back of the house that now has a hot tub on the back.
And the second case study I've got is a commercial unit. Tell us about this one.
Well, this is a job that we've just completed about 3 weeks ago. This was for a client for Netflix that's doing a 9-part series in there, and they started building, as you can see, halfway through the build. There's a very tight program. They started building all the sets. They were building a big 5-bedroom house inside the building to start filming on. And we had, at the peak, we had 23 guys to be able to turn this project round in 7 weeks. It was very intense, but we got it over the line. And well, we're just about to we're just getting an order placed now for 2 more of these by the end of the year. and they're like £1 million worth of work for us. So yes, it's good.
Returning back to this land at Yarpole, this is the phase 1 raise. It's for £370,000, and that's part of the total facility of £1.83 million. RICS have verified the current market value at the start of the project to be £570,000, and they've also verified the gross development value at £3,090,000. Estimated construction costs coming in at £1.431 million. Initial drawdown is £370,000, and the remaining loans can be drawn in stages upon the completion of the IMS reports. Therefore, the initial loan to value comes in at 64.9%. The loan to gross development value, excluding the rolled up interest, is 59.2%, and including the interest, 65%. It's for a loan term of up to 18 months. Remember, the exit strategy is to sell the properties, and lenders are going to get paid 7.9% per annum interest. That's going to be paid at the end of the project. It will be secured with the first charge security against the property. So your next steps are to make sure that you understand the loan, and please carry out your own due diligence, decide how much you would like to lend, and then CrowdProperty.com is the place to be to pledge on launch. The necessary anti-money laundering checks will be carried out, and then you'll be invited to send your funds to your own online e-wallet. You'll start earning interest on completion of the loan agreement. So this is phase 1 of 4, where we're looking for £370,000 for the land at Yarpole in Leominster. That's HR60BA, and this project is paying investors 7.9% per annum interest. That's rolled up and paid at the exit. Thank you for watching this CrowdProperty.com funding opportunity. We look forward to you joining us again soon for more opportunities back here at CrowdProperty.com.